short of time. Bob Blackman.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And I wish to address particularly new clause 55, new clause 42 and new clause 90 if time permits. Now, members on the House can all agree that clarity is crucial when we're talking about the proper functioning of the House, and particularly when we cover immensely sensitive subjects like abortion and the ending of human life. Now, I want to clarify what was earlier in dispute, whether the decriminalisation of abortion, as sought in new clause 55, means deregulation of abortion and the loss of all legal safeguards around abortion. Indeed, changing the law means changing regulations. Now, the central and implacable legal fact of new clause 55 is that by repealing the relevant sections of the Offences Against the Person Act and the relevant offences under the Infant Life Preservation Act, it will immediately undo all of the safeguards provided by the Abortion Act 1967. Now, as my honourable friend, the member for Congleton, so soberly and succinctly stated in the first session of this debate, this amendment would sweep away all current legal safeguards and protections, not only for the unborn child, but also many which protect women. The 1967 Act would in effect be void, and it would leave England and Wales with one of the most extreme abortion laws in the world. So may I briefly remind members what these safeguards involve. They are not obstructions from opponents of abortion. They are crucial, vital protections against clear and present dangers. These safeguards prevent abortion simply on the basis of sex, simply because the baby will be born a girl or indeed a boy. They ensure that health professionals' freedom to conscientiously object are protected, and prevention abortion right up until birth, even though many prematurely born babies are born and survive and thrive every single week. Now, the Right Honourable Member for Kingston-upon-Hull North failed to explain how any of these serious threats to our society and culture would remain illegal. Never once has she denied that her amendment would allow abortion up to birth, allow that to which so many of my constituents have rallied against in recent days. And I, which is true of constituents across the country. And I've received more emails and calls about this particular amendment than any other measure that I've had since I was elected to the House 11 years ago. The Right Honourable Member may argue that abortion will remain regulation by some of the different medical bodies in this country. But these medical bodies cannot make legislation. They can't pass laws, can't send the crucial messages that our current abortion law sends, that sex-selective abortion is wrong, that the conscientious objection is valid, and that abortion without any time limit will be a gross injustice in a humane society. Abortion under the regulation of changeable medical bodies, which only issue guidelines and never laws, can never be recommended.